I've never seen a winter like this.
In terms of Manitoba winters, Environment Canada senior climatologist David Phillips says this one will go down in the record books.
We've all received the impacts, the effects, the fallout from when weather is not normal.
From scenes of Winnipeggers golfing in January to a river trail that was only open 9 days before closing in February, the fewest days on record, and of course an early pothole season that has emerged with a vengeance. The impacts of the warm winter didn't leave anyone out. With that, a warning.
We've seen a glimpse of what the future is going to be. This would be kind of a normal winter in perhaps 40 or 50 years from now.
This is a plant that you can find along the Broken Head Trail.
That warning could have a future impact on food production, says this University of Manitoba biologist.
Here's what concerns me about that. If we get the uncoupling of temperature and the breaking of the tree buds, for example, with climate change, we may get the emergence of pollinators too late, too early. We have native Manitoba versions of this.
Carla Zelmer says if plants and trees start to bud earlier than normal, and then it gets cold again, they can freeze. She's a fan of native plants like the ones in this greenhouse because they can better survive drought and temperature extremes. But she says impacts could still be felt.
If this got unsettled enough over time, one winter, probably not, but over a long period of time due to something like climate change, yeah, it could be a real downturn in the amount of food we can produce with the bees' help.
And while temperatures, at least in Winnipeg, look to remain below seasonal for at least the next week, Phillips says warmer, drier conditions will likely persist through the spring, leaving many longing for a steady April rain. Riley Lachuk, CBC News, Winnipeg.